What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Underworld Bo from Brawl Stars. Let's get started at the top of our page and draw two large ovals for the skull's eyes. We're going to start on the top left. I'm going to bring this all the way down towards the bottom. And then back up towards the top. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right, but we're going to add a notch on the bottom right. So let's line up the top of that oval. Come all the way down. I'm just going to bend that up to right about there. And then now we're going to add that notch. Angle down and out, come back in, and we'll close off the right side of the oval, going up and then back in towards the top. Let's draw two smaller ovals along the inside of the eye for the pupils. So we're going to start on the top left, come all the way around, and then back up. Let's line this up on the right. And we'll fill the inside of the eyes in black. Let's move in between the eyes and draw on the nose. We're going to line up with the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center, start with a straight line going across, and we'll pull that up and in towards the center point. And then we'll fill the inside of the nose in black. Now I'm going to go to the side and draw the top half of the head. From the outside of the left eye, we're going to step out, we're going to draw a large half circle. We're going to go up, round up the head, go across, and then back down on the right. And then we'll bring the head coming down and then in. Start back on the left. Come down, and just bend that in, directly underneath the eye. Now there's three teeth along the bottom, so let's start with the outside, starting back on the left, come down, and bend that in. Same thing on the right. Now we're going to pull this in and then up. Let's draw on that center tooth. Going back over toward the left, come down and then in, then this out and then up on the right. Now I'm going to add a trim going around the top of the eyes and then back down towards the nose. Let's start on the side of the head. I'm just going to curve this up above the eye, come around. I'm just going to pull this down towards the outside corner of the nose. Let's go over towards the right and do the same thing. We'll go up, go around the eye, and then down towards the side of the head. And then we'll move to the inside and draw on the eyebrows. Starting on the left, start with a straight angled line coming down. Line this up on the right. Now I'm just going to round up the inside and outside with a small half circle. And then we'll close off the top with a straight line. Let's fill the eyebrows in black. Let's go out to the side and draw on those two large metal bands. Starting from the top left, start with a straight line going out, line this up on the right. Now we come down towards the bottom and draw another line going out, and again just lining this up on the right side. Let's connect the top and bottom with a curve. Just going to bend this out and then in. Let's go to the center of the strap and draw a circle. And then we'll add a spike along the top and bottom. From the top corner we'll step in, and go up and in, and then come down towards the side of the head. Now I'm going to go in the opposite direction along the bottom, stepping in, and down, and then up. Let's draw the bottom edge of the eyes underneath the skull. We're going to start on the left, come down, and then just bend that in. And then underneath that center tooth, we'll step down, draw a curve, move down and up to the bottom edge of the nose. We're going to move down and draw the mouth, starting back over on the left, curve up, and then down. Let's add a tooth on the outside, starting on the left, curve out, and then bend that in. Come down and in towards the mouth. Let's go to the outside of the bottom spike, draw a straight angle line, coming down and then in towards the jaw. And then we'll connect these 2 points with a curve coming down and in. Let's draw 2 straight lines, coming in, leaving a gap in the center. And we'll pull the goatee coming up and in towards the center, just underneath the mouth. Let's go back to the outside, draw 2 straight lines coming down towards the center. And then we'll fill the goatee in black. Let's go back to the inside of that bottom spike, angle down and out towards the side. And we'll follow that same angle line coming down and in towards the bottom of the head. Let's fill the sideburns in black. Now we're going to move back up and draw in those 2 large horns. From the top corner of that strap, step down. Just going to bend this out, round up the side, and then pull that in. Let's line this up on the right, going out in the opposite direction, come down, and then bend that in. And we'll curl the bottom of the horns going back out. We'll round this out, and bend that out towards the side. Let's draw the inside of the horn. From the bottom corner of that strap, step up, curve out, and bend that in. And we'll taper the horn, going around and then out towards the tip. And then we'll add some lines inside the horn. Starting from the inside, we're just going to curve this out and then up. Let's go back to the inside, come down and then up towards the side. And then along the bottom, curve up and then in. Now we're going to move down and draw on the side of the body. Let's start on the left side of the goatee, curve the body going out, and then down towards the hip. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the hips, we're going to move to the center and draw in a large circle. Starting from the top, go all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up, and we'll trace that circle along the inside. Now I'm going to go back to the hips, curve the belt, coming down and then in towards the side of the circle. Step up, draw that same curve, coming back in toward the top of the circle. Now I'm going to add some detail to the belt. Let's start in the center, at the very top, draw a straight line going across, and then we'll draw a half oval in the middle. Let's add a spike on the outside of that circle, going out and then in. We'll move out to the side and draw a circle. And then we'll add another spike on the outside of the belt, going out and then in. Let's add 2 lines coming down the side of the body, starting on the left, come straight down toward the top of the belt. And then we'll simplify that chain, starting back on the left, curve down and then up, step down, draw that twice. Now I'm going to add a few lines across that chain, starting in the middle, and add 1 more on either side. And then we'll add a half circle on the outside of the chain. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down, add a curve, going up and then down. And then leaving a small gap in the center, let's go over towards the left side, curve the leg going out and down towards the left heel. Move over towards the right, go out and down towards the right heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Let's start back on the left, curve the foot, coming down and then up on both sides. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw a half circle. I'm going to go up toward the top of the foot and then bring that back down. And I'll separate the toe, starting back at the top, curve out and then down. Now I'm going to move back up to the hips and draw the outside of the leg. Let's start on the left, curve the leg going out, and then down on top of the feet. Let's add a zigzag pattern across the base of the leg. Starting on the outside, go up and in, come down, go up, and then back down. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. We're going to start with the arm on the left holding the bow. From the top of the body, we're going to step out, curve the arm, coming down, and then out towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we'll curl the thumb, going up, and then down, round up the tip of the thumb, and then pull that back up. And I'll wrap 3 fingers around the outside. Starting from the side of the thumb, draw a half oval, going out, and then in, step down, draw that again. We'll do that one more time. Now we're going to draw a circle tucked in behind the top and bottom of the hand. Let's start on the outside, go around, then back in behind the thumb, come down towards the bottom, go all the way around, and then in behind the finger. Let's go to the outside of the top circle, curve up, and then in, and then bend that back out. Let's take that and flip it around the bottom. Come down and in, and then bend that back out. Now we're going to taper the bow back in toward that circle. So we're going to curve in, out, and then down. Let's go back up to the wrist and curve the hand, coming in and out. And we'll curve the arm, coming in and up toward the side of the body. Let's add in the wristband. Stepping up, just follow that same curve, coming around. And then in the center of that wristband, we'll add a circle. And it'll draw a spike on the top and bottom. We'll go up and then back in. Let's connect the inside of the bow along the top and bottom with a straight angled line. Just going to come down and then bend that in. Let's line up the inside of the arm over on the right, curve the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. And we'll draw a small half circle for the thumb. Let's close off the end with a bracket. And we'll add in 3 fingers. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, we come down and then up around that bracket. Step down, go out and up. And then the 3rd finger, we're going to go out, round up the arm, and then pull that in underneath the head. And we draw that same wristband over on the right side. Starting from the top of the thumb, go out and then up, step up, and draw that twice. Let's add a circle in the center of the wristband. Let's add a spike along the outside, coming in and back out. Do the same thing on the right. And that's pretty much it. There's Underworld Bow from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.